people, anybody at all, change the narrative of our country and dilute our culture. And I respect Mr. Andrew Holness for those things. You understand? If you should ask a lot of people across the island, and I hate some people hate Andrew Holness, let me tell you why they hate Andrew Holness. Because Andrew Holness is not on the side that they're picked on or the side that they choose to be on. That's the major reason why a lot of people don't like Andrew Holness. And because them try to spread a false narrative that him have 28 bank accounts, and because of the whole false narrative where them say him have something to do with you saying about money. No, they only blindly say things like those. The only reason why a lot of people dislike Mr. Andrew Holness is because he is not in the People's National Party. And the best thing that the People's National Party had going for them, they lost it. You understand? They lost it bitterly. Anywhere in Jamaica that Lisa Hanna set her foot right now, any constituency in the JLP house, absolutely any JLP member is willing to stand aside and say, Lisa Hanna, take my constituency. You understand? Because they know that they cannot lose. Even if it was a winning seat for the JLP, or even if it was a winning seat for the PNP, if Lisa Hanna put her foot there, they are not going to lose. This Mark Golden-led PNP is by far the worst political party in the international scene right now. You understand? It's the worst opposing party in the entire world. I'm not talking just the Caribbean, I'm not talking just Jamaica. It's the worst Jamaica has ever seen. You understand? Last night after 12, since me become JLP, you know, none of you JLP who are JLP from the band, you know. No campaign like me, you know. I've been a PNP for some time, and trust me, thanks for the follow. Knox one daughter. Thanks for the follow. You understand?
What is about Lisa Hanna now?
Oh, Lisa?
Follow me back. That's the problem.
Yeah, man, we're going to follow you back, man. I'm going to do that.
What is about Lisa Hanna now?
Lisa Hanna are the best thing what PNP did have.
One of the worst MP. Lisa Hanna don't know nothing in a sentence. Nothing. Although none of them, although no PNP no do nothing still, because from Seymour Mullis and the whole of them, they don't nothing really interested about.
Exactly, next one that. It's just go down and follow with Seymour Mullis.
Yeah.
Seymour Mullis in the seat 6 times straight.
Yeah, I can't attack,
So it's gonna go do. And when they are custom, so there's gonna go run. So
yeah, when they are custom, do nothing. Yeah, but a full time. That's why I keep on telling people. So I keep on blame the people them for those mistakes. Seymour Mullis not done nothing. For come on, go straight in. Too much years. The only time you see them man when election come, then come give some people some fertilizer, and when they use to scam people with the crash program work. Then come and get them their favorite people them. And I might be growing up, that's what I can tell you, that's what I grow.
That's true. You see, it's good that we have social media part. We can personally, we can
nobody can tell me nothing.
Share information like those.
Yeah, that's what the rush road, not change. I show the people that wicked one time Bob Marley Foundation said them will fix the road from Tremont come straight through the hill. And Lisa and them said no, them give them the money, and the people them say no. Them are going to fix it. They say, no, them fix it, them are going to carry them a court. And them want to get the money to them wicked, do a PNP wicked. These are all of them are wicked them.
Wicked them.
Some of the worst road.
Chris, I know the constituency, maybe not as good as you, but I was one station at Money Police Station. I lived in Lidford scheme there. I would have traveled many times through turn up by the clock of Claymore and go through them where they go and kill this
yeah. All right, you see the road.
I'm gonna drive through Bob Marley place and go back to St. I went there.
You see that? I remember we shot the Sunbeam bus there. You remember we shot the Sunbeam bus there? Turn over, go over the gully there.
No, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know that. I might not.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was there last year December. I drove to Alexandria and drove to 9 miles and go across and we went to kill it to you know.
I send this labor right youth. Where the name Xavier. I sense Xavier me change them place a change.
The exact point I was making is that when you leave Xavier main constituency, you know exactly when you reach in the Central Northeast. You know by the road surface tells you that you know how to leave the constituency. Right on the line and pave the road. But from there, so pure gully I actually stop at Prickly Pole Primary and take a look over there. I wanted to know if the school compound was paved. But I agree with Tulak. I agree with Tulak. The PMP's best hope was Lisa Hanna, and then that's that. And that's not to say that she would have won. That's not to say that she would have won. She would have put on a better show than Mark Golden. You understand?
Definitely.
But the PMP is very good at destroying its own, you know. If you look at a person like Damian Crawford, if you look at
Damian Crawford, may I stick up in?
Yes.
If you notice when Damian Crawford, whenever they have a press briefing, and Damian Crawford along with what Dayton Campbell and them leader, and him a give him briefings. Damian Crawford just look distracted and in just favor humble dog.
Well, that's exactly where I'm going. When you look at a young man back in the 90s named Claude Clark. I don't know if you remember Claude Clark, who was a former minister of
Wow, that man was a bright angel, one of the brightest angels.
They take the best people and mash them up in IBM.
And destroyed Claude Clark, man. The man them destroyed Claude Clark.
I remember Claude Clark. He was Dr. Horace Clark.
Bro, that young man. That young man, bro.
I'm mixed up with that now, we can't do that now. Dr. Nigel Clark, uncle.
Yeah.
This is his father's brother. Dr. Clark is a brilliant family, you know. His father was a High Court judge. His mother retired civil servant. The Clark that they unalive up in Kirkland Heights there. What name? Keith Clark in the 2010 incursion. Dr. Clark uncle, you know.
Okay.
He grew up Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark born in a brilliant, very brilliant family. Absolutely brilliant. And his uncle Claude Clark, and never forget that man. He was appointed as a young man to the cabinet. And the man bright in bread like morning star and the man articulate.
Yeah, man, the brightest man.
And they try to impose some measures on the people. And he said, no, I will not agree with it. And take a stand. And if I never come back.
Yes.
Never come back.
Fight against them, yeah. Then cut him off.
He never come back in the politics. But you see, when Damian just started, you know, I used to look at Damian and said, he was very bright.
Right.
Look like a potential leader.
Yes, man.
I never know so they on the council, man.
Best among them. You know who used to what? You know who used to what? The same Dayton Campbell used to look at him and I said, this brother, I go somewhere. Go. The man like him was at reverse. I reverse the man fine.
And you know who took Kern Spencer? Kern Spencer, they come.
All the bright people, them. Lisa and the bull of them.
Yeah.
The PMP wreck them.
Well, Kern Spencer was a bright angel too, and then corrupt him.
They put him on the aisle, well, watch, on the aisle, wings.
You know, say the fall what Kern Spencer get. He never deserve it because he man never the real corrupt person behind the Cuban light bulb.
Careful of the words, Jim. Careful, because they might attack somebody in live, you know. People don't report them. What they do, you know? You realize they don't have no life, then sit find the fire page. And I listen and I do mass reporting at the live. So they just kind of coach the language.
Okay.
Call him Bulby, because everybody know that. High well. Fine name give them. You understand? Yeah, man, fine name give them and I'm like, I don't care report them or something. Call him Bulby, everybody know name Bulby. High well.
Okay. So the whole Bulby, that man I know the real culprit behind the whole.
I know him at the post. I know him. The post
no. Yes.
I keep them catch.
and you know say, I mean, when me see him cry in a parliament, you know,
it's
like
he wanted to talk, you know, and Mama P hug him up.
Yes.
You want to talk?
Yes. Man did one boss and tell them, say, man, listen to me, man. This is not me. You understand?
Yeah. Set him up, man. Set him up.
Yeah.
Never come back, you know. Never come back. A bright you like that. Never come back.
So the PAP is in the habit of destroying them best talents.
That's true, man.
Best talents. So what is good about them? If they are destroying your own, what is good about them?
And say when me can say IMF man then. The man who gone at IMF.
Yeah.
IMF. Me can say for him name.
Yes, man, of course.
When Nigel Clark decide to work in a politics in a Jamaica, so I think that if he had went over on that side, the same way them would have do him.
But so you're right, Tulak, you're right, because watch out now. Not only do they destroy the people on their side, but they go hard to destroy the best people on our side, Look at how them do, look what they do with Eddie Siaga. Look at what them lies. I mean, when the PNP began to tell lies on Edward Siaga,
and then
I started to believe them. I started to believe them. I believe the lie them to myself.
No,
morning, guys. But
I can't tell us.
Connecting the dots. Wait, connecting the dots. They wanted to recruit what's your name there? Crawford, Rhoda Crawford. That is why Bunting them. Such man gave her a hard time because they wanted to recruit her and she said no,